Hello, welcome to Rock Reacts. My name, this human is Simon Miller. This guy is
John Denton.
John Denton. JD the Prophet. He's coming at you. I'm allowed to say that, am I? Because
you can say whatever you want.
I didn't mean it sexually. Look, it's a big day for all of us. I'm sure you've seen the title. Hopefully you're excited. That's the whole point. Kendrick Lamar, How Much a Dollar Costs, which I've been, informed by my good friend here, is a banger by Kendrick and one of his all times.
Yeah, I don't know because I've never heard it. Well, actually, that's not true because it's on To Pimp a Butterfly, and I've heard To Pimp a Butterfly all the way through once, and I can't fucking remember it apart from the bit at the beginning, which he keeps saying, "This dick ain't free," and I was like, "This is weird." That was ages ago.
Isn't that
before
what prostitute is.
No,
This dick ain't free means that you got to pay for the dick.
Yeah,
that's
what
prostitute.
Yeah. What?
That's prostitute.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, that's not this song.
Okay.
But yeah, it's weird. But anyway, back ages ago when I first heard it, it was the first time I'd ever heard Kendrick. I didn't really understand it, and you can go all the way back to our first ever Kendrick reaction, where I actually mentioned not liking To Pimp a Butterfly as much as the other stuff of his that I'd heard because it kind of had the jazzy beats, and I just didn't really understand it. And now I'm first time hearing anything off it since. This is a huge request on the channel, and I want to see where I'm at. Right, we've learned so much on this journey, and if it's your first time finding Rock Reacts,
go back, you can see it. Watch the old videos, you'll see the change. Yeah,
you can go from the first Kendrick DNA to now, hopefully, and even further on if you stumble across this a year in or whatever. But you'll see the journey. So I'm really excited to hear this. This is a massive request. It's supposed to be one of his all-time classics.
This is an all-timer, right? That's the perception in the hip-hop world is that Kendrick Lamar, oh my gosh, how much a dollar costs.
Yeah. There's a few, I know there was a few more from this album that people have been asking for, and we'll probably get to those as well. In fact, we almost definitely will, but we're just doing this one because that's the one we picked. So
bring it on,
we've got lyrics up. Like, don't get mad at us. We've got lyrics up. We've even got Genius up. We will click the Genius parts if we need it, but
we
try and get our own interpretations unless it's
like a maths problem. I don't want to look in the back of the book for the answers.
Exactly.
I want to get there on my own.
Yeah, exactly that. You don't want to use cheats and walk through in a video game.
Yeah, exactly.
But
we will.
Yeah, but with Kendrick, I think you have to have the lyrics up for this channel, and also if there is a complete reference we do not understand, that's when we use it. But apart from that, we'll try and work it out for ourselves. Anyway, I've been talking for a lot, so let's just listen.
No, you haven't. It's the perfect amount of time.
Thank you, mate.
You're welcome. It's got piano.
Just to stop it quickly, I have heard this song. Like I said, I'd heard the album before, but now I recognise the beat, but I can't remember anything about it.
I don't know. It's the weirdest bit I've ever heard in my life. At first, I thought it was going to be quite simple, and then I just added that weird discord and everything else. I was like, geez, what is that?
Yeah, well, you can see why it's like the whole album was very jazzy from what I remember. At the time, I wasn't interested in that. I wanted hip hop that sounded like.
It's funny 50 you said I could have used. I could have done with that, Jack. Well, just as a reaction, I was like, well, no, I don't like it, but I see. But yeah, I see what you mean.
How much a dollar really costs? The question is detrimental, paralyzed in my thoughts. Parasites in my stomach keep me with a gut feeling, y'all. Gotta see how I'm chilling once I park this luxury car. Indigenous African, only spoke Zulu. My American tongue was slurring. Walked out the gas station, a homeless man with a 70-tan complexion. Asked me for 10 grand, stressing about dry land.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous already.
So how is anyone supposed to penetrate this, is my word again, but how are you supposed to get through without help? It's just like some kind of
first few bars. I'm cool. The parasites. The gut feeling line is brilliant. But 20 on Pump 6. So he's gone and got gas. He's gone and got gas.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Dirty Marcellus.
20 years ago, can't forget. What's that? Now I can lend him an ear or two. Who's Marcellus? I don't know.
Let's fucking click it. That's why we're here. I want to know because I feel it'll help my interpretation of the song.
After his parking car, Kendrick asked the attendant to fill it up. $20 on Pump 6. Yeah, blah blah blah. This is.
Okay, so is he in South Africa, is he?
Yes, okay, yeah, 20 rand. Right, yes, he's in South Africa, yeah. While asking for fuel, Kendrick remembers Dirty Marcellus. The character's obscure, but perhaps this is a kid Kendrick grew up with who teased him, claiming his ears were the size of Disney characters' done. But okay, that's good. I thought he was referencing someone famous, so that's good.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
Okay. And then we got a little bit further than that, but Indigenous African only spoke Zulu. I
like that because my American tongue was slurry. That was kind of, to me, him being in not foreign lands because it's his homeland, obviously, you know what I mean? But that's what I picked up from it. To me,
slurry and slurry as well could be.
Slurry to me means you didn't understand it. That's what I got from it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Loose guys that crack open a piece of crack that he wanted. I knew he was smoking, he begged and pleaded. Asked me to feed him twice, I didn't believe it. Told him beat it, that I've defeated. Listen to me, I want a single bill from you. nothing less, nothing more. I told him I ain't have it, then closed my door. Tell me how much a dollar cost.
Oof. Like, the man is just, he's like a hole. He's so deep.
Yep.
It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? Though,
Yeah.
it's just he doesn't.
So what? I mean, what is this? What are we hearing?
That's what I mean.
What are we hearing?
How
What
do you
is
write
this?
it? Oh, sit down. Should I just write this soliloquy that's going to blow people's? Yeah, fuck it. It's just crazy. Like, and again, it's one of those things. I don't necessarily like the song all that much. It's not even a song to me.
Yeah.
It's more of some kind of statement of life.
This is
I don't know.
definitely one 5 months ago or whenever you wouldn't have liked.
I could have got
regardless.
into it. No.
I think you'd have maybe appreciated the lyrics if we'd had them up, but you couldn't have got into it. I don't think you couldn't have got beyond the beat. I don't think you'd have.
No, because I didn't like the beat anyway. Now, actually, I'm not hearing the beat. It's just become
Beat's
what
there
it is.
as part of what, yeah.
But it's just, I don't know. What can I even say that no one else said about Kendrick? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I kind of want to see where he's going. Tell me how much a dollar costs. I guess he's going to go somewhere else now in the next
think
verse.
So? Yeah, try and just come up with different ideas about how we see money and what it means to certain people and how it can change people's lives. I mean, 1,000 things, I imagine.
Alright, let's go.
He's staring at me in disbelief. My temper is building. He's staring at me. I grab my key. He's staring at me. I started the car, then I tried to leave. But something told me to keep it in park until I can see. He's staring at me. His eyes follow me with no laser. He's staring at me. I noticed that his stare is contagious. Cause now I'm staring back at him, feeling some type of disrespect. If I could throw a bat at him, it'll be aiming at his neck. And this particular person just had it down back, staring at me for the longest until he finally asked, have you ever opened up Exodus 14? A humble man is all that we ever need. Tell me how much a dollar cost.
At least I understood all of that.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't stop it there because that was just captivating.
There was no need to, because it was just it's not really a story, is it? It was just an idea almost, the concept of...
Yeah, I mean, it feels like a very specific incident
Yeah.
that I'm assuming is, if it's not true, then it's sort of built around truths and built into the story that he's trying to tell.
And I imagine he's going to get somewhere as well. He's going to have some kind of reveal or something, because at the moment we just know homeless man wants something. Kendrick doesn't understand why he wants something, and there's a kind of a standoff. I mean, that's it, right?
Let's click Exodus 14. I'm not
Biblical verse.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm not a Bible guy, so tells
and I'm Jewish.
Yeah.
So
tells the
I
story
should
of
know that.
Moses.
It's Old Testament, so I should know it. I take it back. I do know it.
Moses parting the Red Sea. You should know that, but never mind.
I did know that story. I didn't know it was Exodus 14.
The line
Of course,
is-
Exodus is Old Testament. Of course, it's the first book in it. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Genesis is the first book, isn't it?
You know what I mean. I didn't mean it. Do you know what I mean?
We've recorded a lot of videos today.
Exactly, yeah. I just meant it's in the Old Testament.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I meant. That's what I meant.
So it's about a metaphor describing the power one man can have to lead his people.
Right, okay.
So they're open up Exodus 14 because he maybe knows who he is. I don't know, but...
Or maybe he's captivated by this dude. I don't know. Not leaving, is he?
Because that was the homeless person that said that to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Guilt tripping and feeling resentment. I never met a transient that demanded attention. They got me frustrated, indecisive, and power tripping. Sour emotions got me looking at the universe different. Got better judgment, I know when niggas hustling. Keep in mind, when I was struggling, I did compromise. Now I comprehend. I smell grandpa's soul medicine reeking from your skin. Moonshine and gin. Nigga, you're babbling, your words ain't
I mean, talk about metaphors.
It's just
beautiful
ridiculous.
metaphor.
Yeah,
That's
the way they
beautiful
pick the
metaphor.
pictures he
Grandpa's
paints
old
just-
medicine reeking from your skin.
And you know what it was straight away?
100%.
But he still gives you he still, establishes it, moonshine and gin. Just in case you weren't 100% sure, but he makes it work and he ties it in. He's just, lyrically is the best. I mean, the lyrically is the best. There's other people I prefer sort of their beats or whatever, but the stories he tells are just, they capped. I wonder what's going to happen. I'm desperate to know what's going to
I
happen.
definitely do want to know what's happening.
Yeah.
And then you have the wordplay on top, and then you
Exactly.
have
That's like
the
reading a
flow on
book,
top.
right? It's like reading a really well-written book, so crazy.
looking at the Messiah, the Son of Jehovah, the higher power, the choir that spoke the word, the Holy Spirit, the nerve of Nazareth. And I tell you just how much a dollar cost. The price of having a spot in heaven. Embrace your loss. I am God.
I wash my hands, I said my grace, which help me change to right my wrong.
The problem with that is you've got so much stuff to move out of the way. The John's gone. It's just me. I couldn't even talk about that if he was here. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Kendrick is ridiculous. I don't even know where. It just. I mean, you could interpret that about 72 different ways as well. Hello.
I mean, I couldn't go far, but I had to go.
I probably got there. The amount of wires and shit that's in his way.
To do the dramatic one, I had to go there, but I'd have broken something.
He
So
would
I
have
just
done,
had to go
That's
down
my
there.
exit route.
I don't like. I wanted to get up as soon as he said, "I'm God." I just wanted to get up and leave. I'm like, I can't deal with that right now. Not because there's anything going on in my life, but I can't deal with the brilliance of what I've just heard. But I need to unpeel that 15 times. I need to read Genius. I need to read the interpretations.
So I get you an onion. You could unpeel that too.
Yeah, that'll make me cry as well.
Exactly, you see.
I mean, we're not saying anything new here, but let's frame it like this. Okay, so I heard this song before. I have heard this song before. I don't remember it at all, but I know I've heard it before. Well, yeah, I know I've heard it before because I've heard this album and I can remember that. I could just, for some reason, that stuff is in my mind, and it obviously just completely washed over me. I ignored it. Now, I was like, that was one of those brilliant things I've ever heard, and I need to.
No more.
I need to listen to this whole album. We're going to hold off again because of the way the channel works. And there's definitely some other tracks that people are asking for that I'd rather do on here and share with everybody. But
I just think it's... I can't think of a way to put it. It's a very clever and intelligent man. That's what it is.
I'm surprised he's not in the greatest of all time conversation more amongst people who are older heads between the ages of probably 32 and 45.
Maybe he is. I don't know.
I mean, I hear those conversations sometimes, and he's rarely in it. Nas, Biggie, Tupac are often like, and maybe some more that I'm forgetting. But
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, but who's
nobody?
doing that?
No one
really.
Like, even if he didn't like anything else, I think if he just sat there and listened to the lyrics and took everything else in with what happens at the end, I don't see how anyone couldn't go, if nothing else, fascinating or interesting story to even come up. Do you know what I mean? Even at that level. It's like, oh wow.
Yeah.
But the way he ties it in on the messages that, now the amount of stuff that comes out the back of it, what does that mean? What does that mean? What did he mean by that? Do you know what I mean? There's obvious answers, but maybe they're not so obvious. Maybe you can question them. Maybe you can have a debate about them. This is all from a 4-minute, 20-minute song with some guy just talking over a beat. Do you know what I mean?
Basically,
that's me deliberately stringing it back to show how powerful. Like football, right? Same thing. It's just people putting it in there, but you watch it and motion through the roof. And it's the same with this. And I don't think a lot of people could do that. I'd say there's probably 2 to 3 people in the world that can do that kind of stuff. So. Yeah,
I mean, I think J. Cole could tell the same story and do it in a very different way, and
well, evoke that kind of reaction. I'd say there's J. Cole, and I would probably put. I don't even know now. I'd have to sit down and think about it. I'm sure Biggie and Tupac could. I haven't heard enough, but from what I have heard, I imagine they probably could.
They never felt, from the small amounts that we've heard, this introspective and this.
They would hit it in a different way. I don't think there's anyone doing this kind of philosophical stuff like Kendrick Lamar.
I just remembered one other artist that we still need to react to, which is somebody I've liked from back in the day, but haven't heard some of the ones that people have asked to, which is Lupe Fiasco, who people say is like one of the all-time.
That sounds like a wrestler.
Yeah,
just so you know. Yeah.
So we should probably do some Lupe at some point as well. But what can you say? I'm kind of shook. Left a little shook by a brilliant. Just a piece of brilliant art. And
we could talk about that for hours. What does it mean?
Yeah.
What does it mean? I've got my ideas, I'm sure you've got ideas, people like they got their ideas. None of them are right. Yeah. None of them are wrong.
And this is why it's good to not always click on every line on Genius, because it's going to be more fun. I want to try and listen to it a few more times and then choose the odd line here and there and then build it myself.
Now you know the ending. It's usual suspects. You know the ending, we'll watch it back to piece it all together. That's what you do with this. Simple as that. And that's why we can't say much now, because you have to go back. That's not what Reaction Channel's all about.
No.
Done. Loads of stuff down here, Twitter, Instagram. Come follow us. Keep this conversation going. Let us know when you first heard that song. How did you interpret it? What did it do to you? Maybe it didn't hit you the way it's hit us. I don't know, but you got to let us know. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, share us, get us out there. Tell your friends, tell 2 friends, all of that. It'd be great if we could blow this thing up even more.
Yes.
And thank you for watching.
Yeah, and we'll catch you on the next one.